Don't aim to have a certain goal. Aim in changing the system of your thinking. You cannot say that I will buy a car by next year, and my system is I'm not even saving in my system. In my thinking, I'm not even doing any saving. I'm not doing any business. But when I start changing the system and start saving, at the end of it all, I'll have the money to buy the car.
What makes high achievers is that they have a clear mental picture. They have envisioned their future, they have envisioned their life they want to live. So that will make me say that you cannot climb a mountain that you have not pictured in your mind. Like if we are talking in terms of money.
Dear Bortopla viewers, welcome to this great discussion with the team you see on your screens. I have two good and young people from my community. It's not their first time to appear on Bortopla TV. We have been discussing on another topic recently, but today also they are back where we are going to discuss about success, or why some people are successful and others are not. What are the factors? Does it happen in a magical way, or there are some things that successful people does and other people don't do? So we want to discuss about that topic, because I have seen many people complaining or others defending themselves why they are not, let's say their life is they have a well-being life. So we will be just discussing about that topic. But before we throw to the topic, I would like also to welcome them and also let them introduce themselves, because maybe there is a person who come to this YouTube channel for the first time, and maybe you don't know your names and whatever. And also it's good to introduce in whatever session you are in, because sometimes it may happen a new viewer can maybe see you at the first time. But also I would like to remind our viewers that this is Botopla TV, the #1 platform where refugee matters are discussed, where refugee people are given space to talk on different matters concerning the society and also the world at large. Without much ado, my name is Eric Rugamga Museveni. I will be hosting this talk, and welcome. You can introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Grace Omutoni, and I'm currently...
So you can start your introduction.
Okay, thank you very much for this golden opportunity. My name is Grace Omutoni, and I'm currently a student. Thank you.
Yes. My name is Ndahindurwa. I'm passionate about change management. I empower the youth to embrace personal growth through effective management by fostering resilience, adaptability in order to enable them thrive in this ever-changing world.
Okay, thank you so much, Ndahindurwa and Grace, for your time. I know you have left many things that you are supposed to be doing, just giving your time and be part of this discussion. We don't take it for granted. And also to our viewers, whoever may be willing to participate in the next sessions, please, you can just contact the number on the bottom at your screen. Then we can talk, and also we may invite you on the next the next episodes. So Grace, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You are fine?
Yeah.
How is the school going?
School is good, although there are ups and downs, but all in all, it is life. Yeah.
Mugabe, how is
They're going. Yeah, better than good and better than most. Yeah.
A new day, a new
opportunity. Yes.
So as I was saying a bit earlier, I said today I want us to discuss about the why some people are successful and others are not. In this topic, whatever you'll be saying, I want maybe to tell us, you can define what is success. Yes, I know success is defined differently to different people, but obviously there is a proverb in our mother tongue. They used to say, "Ngono tangwa mata ntiyaka nako yera." Even though whatever mechanism you can say, what your success is different to my success, but there is a standard, and there's a standard that everyone can say this person has made it in life, or has made it. What they have made it is maybe a step ahead where other people they are. So I want to hear from your point of view why some people are achievers, are successful, have made it in life, whatever terms you can use, yet others are living miserable life. Thank you. The floor is open to everyone.
Thank you so much. I don't know if I've gotten your question right, but we have asked if why some people in life have become more successful and others are left maybe in poverty, maybe in a low living standard.
Yes.
But in this life, we have structures of life. According to me, we have classes, like classes of different categories, as in the ancient days, there were classes of people in some kingdoms. We had the peasants, we have those who are vulnerable, the most poor, we have the royal families. So also, even in today's life, we have classes of life, and the reason is to some people, we have different timings, as the society has put some sort of mindset that, let me give an example of a documentary that I had, I think earlier today in the morning, that the society have put a timing. One should sleep 8 hours. One should end school at the age of 22. One should have a family at the age of 30, and also one should be rich at the age of 40. That is a timing of the society. That is the structure. That's what the society thinks. But according, all of us have different timing. We cannot be blessed at the same time. And what I think, even those who are vulnerable, I think all of us cannot be rich at the same time. So
okay, what I get from you, we cannot make it at the same time.
yeah,
But also you can't say you'll make it if you are not doing anything.
yeah.
And also no one like to make it last when others have already achieved.
Yeah.
So I get your point, but also why don't you, okay, not you, maybe let's say if you are maybe speaking on the side of the people who say we cannot make it at the same time, maybe I have my own time, but why don't you make it at the first time and let others say the same as what you have
Okay, I get you better. My point of view is people have different mindsets. There are some who are go-getters. If I want this, I'm going to go for it. I'll work hard for it. There are those who need to be pushed in order to attain some goals in life. So I am on the side of the go-getters. If you want something in life, if you want to prosper, if you want to have a better future, work for it. Have an open mindset in order to venture into this changing world each and every day. Thank you.
Mugabe, I want to hear your point, and also if there is maybe what achievers does and non-achievers don't do, you can also tell us those maybe secrets, or if there is what non-achievers does that make them don't achieve things, and maybe achievers does. Try to give. Let this talk maybe be it to inspire and also educate the one who is watching.
Yeah, for me, I would say that what makes high achievers is that they have a clear mental picture. They have envisioned their future, they have envisioned the life they want to live. So that would make me say that you cannot climb a mountain that you have not pictured in your mind. Like if we are talking in terms of money, you cannot have tangible or physical money that first you don't have upstairs. You see, so for me, it first begins with a clear mental picture of what you want, and also I think habit also is a big role, like what you do
regularly.
Yes, regularly, every day. So I think also knowledge. They okay. High achievers, they know what we don't know for sure. Yeah, for sure. They know what we don't know, because to them, education does not end or does not finish when they finish their degrees.
You graduate at school.
When you graduate at school. To them, when they graduate, now that's when education begins. They have made a commitment to constantly seek knowledge, whether it's about money, relationship-wise, health-wise, any aspect of life. They have accepted to be the students of life. They constantly seek knowledge, and because this world, this universe has so many principles. So these niggas, they know how these principles of this world works. I think so. They also do things that we don't do. Like if I may touch on what Grace has said, because these people sleep less than hours, sleep a few hours compared to us. Because like in this area where we stay, there is a shopkeeper. I don't know if I can call him a shopkeeper. There is a guy who has a shop. It's a wholesale and a retail shop.
I know. He owns a shop.
Yeah, he's the owner of that shop. I think around here is amongst the people who wake up earlier. You see, he has money than me, than even other people here around. But he wakes up early. But me, who don't have such money, I wake up at 10. So there is no way we can enjoy life the same as he's enjoying. See, that's what I think.
But maybe he wake up very early in the morning because he has something to do. Means you waking up late, it's you who is supposed to wake up early so that you find what to do. That's what you want to mean?
I don't think so. You might not have a job.
Or you are just explaining.
I was just explaining like what they do.
Sleep less hours.
Yes.
They work
many
hours. Yet non-achievers or poor people, they sleep many hours and they work.
Yes.
Those two types of people
they have understood a principle that states that success comes before the sunrise and before the sunset. Like that's the difference, because if I'm employed in a government maybe institution, you see we get to finish our job maybe around 4 or 5. What do you do from 4 to 5? And then you report to the office in the morning. Let's say about 8 p.m. a.m. Sorry. What do you do before that 8 a.m.? That's what determines if you are going to be success or not.
I think the achievers, if they use that techniques, they implement the Bible verse that says we come from glory to glory. They are not comfortable at all at the level where they are. Yet other people, if they finish like those who are working in offices or who are employed, once they are done, time for them to relax. Yet others, they are not comfortable to where they are. I have been heard in the community people saying, the one who has a lot of money, or the one who is known, who has more properties and whatever, those are thieves. Or they relate them with all those stuffs, and and also they say they go to hell to seek leeches and whatever. Do you think all those reasons are valid, or it's a way of like comforting themselves? So they got all these whatever they have in a wrong way. That's why they are rich and we are poor. What is your point? I want to hear each one. The point about those accusations. Oh, those
That's a
accusations or
misconception.
misconceptions.
First of all, that's a very wrong mindset, if I may say, because people work hard out here, people sweat, people do each and everything to put their potential into work. And also the Holy Bible says, a little sleep, a little slumber. So, and the devil will come to you as an armed robber. And, sorry, is it poverty? Poverty will come to you as an armed robber. So, the earlier you wake up,
Poverty is also the part, is
yeah.
half of the devil.
So the earlier you wake up, the more you elevate your day and you elevate your future. You may not have a tangible maybe job to do or anything to put your hands into, but when you wake up earlier, there are a lot of things that you can do to make yourself wealthier, even if you're poor. Maybe working out, that is also wealth. That is also success. If you achieve that habit, you are a very wealthy person. Because you are wealthy, your health is wealthy, if I may say. So on that part, I've said it's a wrong mindset considering people that they are in Illuminati, they are doing dirty jobs.
They are thieves.
Yeah. Although, yeah,
They go to hell.
Yeah, they are going to hell because
All
of their
those kind
richness.
of accusations.
Yeah, but some people who are rich out here are the one who are helping our society to be who we are. The bursaries, the scholarship that you are getting, where are you getting them from?
The house where you are living,
where you are renting,
you rent to them.
and then you're saying they're going to hell. They're going to hell and they're giving you assistance. They're being kind to you. So that is a wrong mindset, because let's put our hands into work. God will bless the works of your hands. Yeah, that's my take.
What's your comment about all those you have mentioned?
Those are misconceptions, and they
are not valid? They are not true?
Not really. Not really. Because as you have said, I think it's a way of comforting us or ourselves. And because deep down in our hearts we admire these people and we love the kind of lifestyle they have.
When they pass by their big cars, you say,
how I wish. There are some who begin to possess. I possess this guy in the name of Jesus.
But they don't want to work.
But they don't want to achieve it. So I think it's a misconception. It's not true. These people really work hard for what they have. Yeah.
There is yesterday I was listening to you in a meeting. What is it called? How is it called? It
was a free webinar.
Webinar. So I was listening to you. There is a short word or a proverb you ended with. It was saying, if wishes
were horses, beggars would ride. Yes.
So what does that mean?
That simply means that it's not enough to wish, to hope, to have faith that maybe your life will change or you are going to get what you want. You need to put more effort and work harder to get what you want.
So if it worked that way, so those who have wishes, they would
ride. Make it. Everybody would ride.
So also there are people who say being poor and being rich, which maybe we can relate to being successful and being not. They are try to relate them as maybe I was born in a humble background or in a poor family. They just confirm that life cannot change, and it's like they have stereotyped that those who are rich, they were born in a rich family. It's like a continuation of where a person was born. Is it that have any linkage, or they are different? You can born in a very humble background and you became rich. You can be born in a very rich family and you end up being poor.
Okay.
What can you tell people who have such mindset?
As I was beginning, I had said all of us, we have different timing. Meaning, if my father is poor, that does not mean that I'll also be poor. If my family members or my whole generation, my past generation, they had a poor background, it does not mean I live a poor life. So it means it's your take, it's your purpose, it's what you tell your mind to do. If you say I want to be rich, you don't just say it. Yes, you claim it, but you put sweat and blood in it in order to make a difference, in order to make a difference in your society, in your family, and to the whole world. So the mindset, thinking that if they are poor, I'll also be poor, that does not work. Because all of us are given different abilities in order to have a good life. Yeah, thank you.
Mugabe, what's common to all people on this universe?
Sorry?
What is common?
Common? What we have in common?
Yeah.
It's time.
Time and also?
Life.
Life?
Breath, I mean oxygen.
Okay, life.
Yeah,
Let's call it life.
Yeah.
In Kenya they say, Bora.
Bora uhai.
Uhai. So,
Yeah.
what else do we have in common that we can use as a resource to make it? And also, if we don't use that resource, we miss it.
I think something else we have in common is potential.
That's what I was exactly
you wanted us to
do.
Yeah, so I think there is no excuse to what you have just mentioned. Yesterday I was talking to Eric Museveni Rugambwa, and he told me that you never choose where you get born, but you choose your future or where you want to go.
Or where your kids will born.
Or where your kids will be born, if I have put it. So I think this life is about choice. We all have potential. That's something something that we have in common. So if we utilize and use well the potential we have, if we discover it and make use of it, of course we can live the life we want. See people who are successful or high achievers that we see in our society or worldwide.
Yeah.
There are people, most of them, they come from a humble background. Yes, it's good if you have a wealthy family. That's a good stepping stone. You can use it as a bridge to go where you want. But most school kids, bro, they get spoiled. What they have, it spoils them. So I think
so it doesn't matter where you are born.
It doesn't matter where you are born.
Make it in life.
Yeah, because we can name rich people. They all come from a humble background.
What you just have to do is just change your mind. I would say changed mind, changed life.
Yeah.
Once you have a changed mind,
yes.
What is a changed mind? It's mind that looks things into a positive. Even though it's a negative, you try to look at a positive. You will end up in a positive world or whatever. So there are people who say that, I've had people complaining. I don't have A, B, C, D. I don't have A, H, G, K, R, M, N. I don't have. But few people acknowledge one thing or the two or three the little things they have, and lie on what they have to make whatever they don't have or they are complaining about. What do you think is this spirit is leading in many people, mostly young people? They complain many things. We don't have this. We don't have this. A, B, C, D. Many things I don't want maybe to highlight. But few of them acknowledge the one things they have. Maybe you can say, I was not born in a rich family. I was not born in I'm not in my country. You have many excuses, but you can just rely on one things you have, and once you focus on it, maybe can took away all those excuses. Why do you think this is more in many young people in nowadays? Is laziness? Is comforting themselves so that they live? People nowadays, they want to live a very easy life, but they want to achieve higher many things. What's your comment?
I think I think mediocrity life is sweet because it feels good. Sleeping the whole day, scrolling your social medias, watching movies, chilling on Netflix and all such things. That's why. And I have, as you have said, we had a webinar yesterday night, and one of the things that I said that there is hindering young people from taking action. It's because action brings pain. Bro, it's not enjoyable waking up at maybe 5 and go to gym and work out. It's not that easy.
Action
Brings pain.
and pain brings product or production.
Yes.
Then, if you are not making any action,
So because you are afraid of...
it makes what is the opposite of pain?
What's the opposite of pain? I can't recall that word.
Okay.
Sweet life.
But
So,
at the end, you will
suffer.
You will suffer.
yeah. So
So
because
people can choose what
this life is about choices. You can choose whatever you want. If you want, of course, and these people who say like this, even as we behave this way, we used to behave this way, and we also sometimes behave this way. But what I think, they are all valid reasons, because it doesn't feel good like waking up, reading a book, going for businesses. Maybe you are doing maybe sales and marketing, you are approaching people, they are saying rude words to you. It doesn't feel good. So they have valid reason, but at the end of the day, you have to choose. If you want to go that direction, if you want to change your life completely, or maybe if you want to continue.
If you want to be painful, at the end you get
reap,
a production.
Yeah.
There are also many people, anyone can also comment on it. Many people who want to start things in life, they say, so and so has failed. Hey, will I make it? Hey. So many people think on the output, the outcome.
Yeah.
But few people think on the input.
Yeah.
Should we think what will come out before we think what we'll put in and how we'll put it into, so that we can achieve what we are our goal. We can achieve our goal. Which way it should go?
Pardon again the question.
There are people like you want to start a business,
Yeah.
but because you have friends of you who failed, so they have failed, and people will just give you examples.
Okay.
Hey, who are you? So and so have failed this. Do you think you will make it? Or you, not even someone who is telling you that. That's your mind. The mind tells you you are alone somewhere. You have even not started the journey, but you are looking at the end. Be more than thinking on the input. How you will start these things, what you will do, and how long will it take. So you don't focus on the input, yet you jump
output.
to the output, the result.
Yeah.
So which way? Why do you think people have many? It's very common to many people, in which I may also think differ people who have achieved in life and people who don't achieve. Okay. Many non-achievers, they have that mind. Hey, I will not make it. Hey, if I invest this, I will. Hey, naweza poteza money anytime. So, don't you think also it contributes to make the difference between those who achieved on things and also those who don't achieve?
Okay.
Any comment? Just a comment.
Number one, grapes produce the wine through a lot of pressure. They need to undergo a lot of processing. Number two, the olives, they produce the olive oil also through pressure.
Also, is the gold or that
Also,
goes through
diamond,
the fire?
Diamond must go
It's
through
done.
a lot of pressure because it is one of the most, hardest mineral. It must go a lot of pressure in order to make the beautiful
It is.
jewelry that we wear. So each and everything that is beautiful, it undergoes a lot of pressure.
Which is the pain Mugabe
which
has
is
said.
the pain, which is the sweat that you toil in order to make yourself productive, in order to become successful. So consider the starting point. The starting point is what is mostly important. Embrace the pressure, embrace the pain. Nothing will ever be easy. Anything good, it comes with a lot of sorrow, a lot of pain, a lot of sacrifices. So the output, it does not matter the output. What matters is the input that you put in.
And also the input affect the results.
The
at the
results,
end.
yeah.
But people think at the end before they start even.
Yeah, they
Mugabe,
start
what is your
seeing
comment?
cars and everything, the riches, without
But
thinking.
that's also one side. People here, they see buildings, they say,
This
I will
is
have
mine.
this car. I will build this flat.
And you
I
sleep
will-
until 12.
But he lives 30 years, 40 years, even a bike. He doesn't want, because he had the end goal,
Than
but
the beginning.
nothing at the beginning. Nothing as the foundation.
Yeah.
On how, when, what he will do just to make him achieve the end. The same to people who don't make it. They end looking things worse at the end. They are negative at the end, more than they focus on the starting, how they will do it, what they will put it, and many they focus on the startup.
Yeah.
That's why those are two different people with the same vision. Some root the end as negative, but they don't do anything, and they don't focus on the starting point. Others, they see positive things at the end, but they are not doing anything at the starting point.
Yeah.
All they end up failing, isn't it?
If I may say something, there is a certain book that I read a few days ago. It was saying that don't aim to have a certain goal. Aim in changing the system of your thinking. You cannot say that I will buy a car by next year, and my system is, I'm not even saving in my system. In my thinking, I'm not even doing any saving, I'm not doing any business. But when I start changing the system and start saving, at the end of it all, I'll have the money to buy the car with or without making the goal. So change the system. The system is your thinking, is what you're working on. Yeah.
Mugabe,
Yes.
which word can you say to people with?
Yes. Someone said that if you ask a question, you are a fool for a minute. But if you never ask a question, you are a fool for life. Now that you have touched on people who maybe start a business, they fail. Maybe you think because they have failed that you cannot succeed. I think it will be foolish of you, because what you should do, I have mentioned something about continuously seeking knowledge. So one of the resources that we have, that we use to gather this information, it's people. And especially we learn from people. We don't learn from their success, we learn from their failures, because they say that the road to success is always under construction. Yani ni mjengo yenye ishi. You see, so if maybe I know you have tried a certain business, I'll approach you, I ask you what I should consider, what I should have in mind before I start that business. So if I approach you in that way, the high chances is that I will succeed. And also, I think we should also come out of our heads. Like, you are just imagining, oh, so and so has failed. Oh, I don't have this and this. We should not focus on that. We should come out of our heads. Then we think of service and we begin to serve. Because what we should be having in mind is that, what if I start this YouTube channel? How many people are going to be affected? How many people are going to be healed? How many people are going to learn so many things from this YouTube channel? Stop thinking that you're not good enough, you don't have what others have, you don't have what you need to start that business or act on that idea that you have.
As we wind up, I think also it's very important to acknowledge that we are different, and our differences. Have you ever ask yourself, why do you live with someone around you? God was able to create a world for you, and He created a world for each and everyone. But why do we live together? It's because there is something I need from you. You can teach me your failure. You can learn, as you said, you can learn from the failure of someone. But we are different. I don't think why people say if you failed to achieve whatever you have started, maybe you find as it's at the end, yet it was just it's a step you have made. You need to stay. I will start from here and continue. Once you fail, you say, this I have made how many steps? 3, 4, 5 until you make it. You know the difference for people who achieve, they never quit. They fail, but they stay. They pause. It's like pausing. But the difference, those who fail in life, once they fail, they quit. There is failing and pausing, and there is failing and quitting. So I think also that makes a difference to those two categories of people. Another one, as we wind up, maybe
I can add something on that. Diversity. I think diversity, as you have said, is good. And someone told me, when I'm addressing people, that's how I should address people. Like, I should see people like fruits, because we
like
have
fruits.
Like fruits. As we have different types of fruits, we have watermelon, we have bananas. They are different and they taste different. Each fruit tastes different and very sweet in its own way. So that's how even people are. Yeah,
as I was like ending on that, but also it's very worse if a banana wants to taste like a watermelon. That's why I was saying, if Mugabe didn't make it in life, it doesn't mean I will also fail. So, but if I see Mugabe didn't make it, and I automatically confirm that I will be the same to him, it means I am in the shoes of Mugabe. I'm not seeing myself as me, and as I have my own trajectory to learn. So that's what I was actually saying. We are living together, but we are different. We are unique. Even twins. They are twins, they were born at the same time, but there is someone who came first and the other one came last. They have many things in common, yes, but they have other things that differ them. So Grace, as we wind up, anything?
I have nothing much to say, but let's have an open mindset. Let's not lock ourselves into our own comfort zone, that we are okay, we are not okay. The moment that you realize that you are not okay is the moment that your life changes, because you start working on something, either small or big. Baby steps are the ones which matters, because don't be the same as yesterday. The grace that was yesterday is totally different with the grace that you are seeing now. I'm more advanced. I am better than who I was yesterday. So make the small steps to improve yourself, to make you attain your goals in life. Yeah, thank
Mugabo, any advice?
Mine is short. I'll just quote Albert Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing and expect different results. That's
doing
it.
the same thing and expect the same.
result.
Result.
Yeah, like you are sleeping, and you expect kuomoka. You know? You see? So nikimaliza pia naweza ambia wase those who are following us, I would ask them to subscribe to Bortopra TV, comment, and also share this. What's this? Is it a show or what?
Yeah, this is a talk or discussion.
Yeah, this discussion.
Whatever you can call it.
Yeah.
So
you.
people on who are watching us, please, you can just go and also in the comment section, tell us, what do you think makes some people successful and other people not successful? That was the topic we are just discussing about. But also, as I wind up my is it ending? How do they call ending or closing remarks or ending remarks, whatever? English is not my mother tongue. You know, I have learned it here on the street. Yeah. So my closing remarks is that any action has a reaction, and any reaction has production. Product is the end goal. Maybe you have, it's like product is like result. You know, the way you say it, if you sleep too much and you expect to be rich, so think your action and the reaction that will make. Actually, the reaction, have you ever studied chemistry? The reaction, so that you can get how is it? Oh, it's the product. But the reaction, you can get it at the end of it. So anything you do, be sure you will get something at the end. So, but ask yourself, what you are doing, is it projecting what you want to achieve at the end of the day? And if it's different, so get to know what you want and what you should do, so that you can get that things you are looking for. So, but anything is possible on this earth. Whatever needed is just believing. You believe in yourself, you go for it, and it may take time, but make sure you are in the line, in the trajectory, in the lane. Unaona tukienda tao hapo, how cars each one iko kwa lane yake. Unless you want to you go, then you come back. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will just comment and share anything with us. And as I said, if you want to be part of this talk for the next topics, please write to me. We talk, and also we will plan so that you may come. Thank you so much, Grace and Mugabe, for your time and also your contribution. I know we have to speak, because sometimes silence is the enemy of the truth. There are people who are living with fake information, with negative perception, many things. Who needs, and there are many, who needs the right insight, the right information, the encouragement, some word that tells them you can make it if you do it in this way. So there are many people who will benefit from this talk, I'm sure. So thank you so much for your contribution. Let's meet in the next video.